Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. Reveal title, you know what this video is about. Today we're discussing, of course, Welcome to Derry, the season finale review. I think I told you guys a few weeks ago. I was going to do a review at the end of the show. We had a few good shows this year as well. We had Dexter as well. Dexter was very good. You know, Dexter's my favorite series. We did reviews on that. We got, of course, something else that came out this year too that I did a review on. There's something else. But then we got, of course, Welcome to Derry. That was crazy. Crazy season finale right there. And the military was pissing me off on that, through the whole thing. When they first, episodes back, they said they was trying to find it. I knew it was lying. I thought they were trying to maybe find a way to, try to find a way to keep it or use it as a weapon or something, but they try to let it go free. So let it go free. Remember last episode, he said, let it go free so it can go out there and keep things controlled and stuff like that. He said, casualties to help us fight this against a civil war. And he was saying some crazy stuff. It was like, what? You gonna let a creature out and do that? But that thing got him. He thought on some, you free. He said, I remember you. You thought the entity or a dimensional being wasn't gonna remember you. He remembered him and took him out too as well. He said, what you doing? Switched his face and scared him and ate him like that too as well. But yeah, that right there was crazy. But when he was talking to Marge as well, he was saying that he said tomorrow is like the future. The past, present, future is all the same to me. Like that, he said your son, like that, Richie. He's the one that took me out like that in the future. Basically, was saying. So and he was trying to kill her then. So I'm like, his mind can transfer. I know he's like an entity, a dimensional being and stuff. So his mind can transfer, of course, from past, present, future, like that. So I guess he can go through. When he awakens, he can maybe transfer himself like that. It's kind of crazy like that. It's kind of remind me of you guys ever see DC, the multiverse, the Crisis on Infinite Earths, where the Flash was transferring his psyche from himself to a different version of himself in the past, in the future, and all across the universe. It kind of reminds me of that. But they say so he basically was talking about that because he knew about the future, he knew about her whole life, and he knew how he dies as well. Like that. So I guess he was trying to kill her then. So going to kind of alter that a little bit as well in the future. So that right there is crazy. That was coming crazy, and I think they're gonna lean more onto that as well because they have a second season coming that's supposed to be about, I think it's supposed to take place in 1935, a little further back. So maybe when he awakens this time, which will be 27 years in the future, with the era that he dies, well, before he dies, we get taken down the first time. Maybe this time he have the memory of those events as well. So it's kind of crazy though. I know he's powerful, beam, of course, but that's crazy he can remember all that. And I was wondering too, why Will stayed in Derry after all that, but his parents decided to stay there, of course, as well. So we'll see, and you see in the future, of course, his son will be one of the ones that help, to take down, of course, Pennywise, Marge's son as well, like that, so his son Richie after Rich. Rich came back to help them one last time, put the dagger down in place as well too. And we finally seen Pennywise transform to a little bat bird creature thing he was transforming to. And when he was fading away, he was showing them all the different things he was using to basically scare them like that. The little baby creature thing, a lot of them was in that old time, they was thinking about nuclear babies and radiation and all type of stuff. So he was seeing that as well. Like I was saying, of course, the nuclear little baby, radioactive baby thing they was using at first, like how he killed the one boy in the first episode like that. And then they had and the kids in the movie theater too as well. He slaughtered them up pretty easily. And then we have the Ronnie, remember her mom like that, died having birth to her. So he used that as well. He used Lily's dad as well like that, getting sliced up. He used all type of things like that. He was transforming from all of those fading away from him, and then he got sealed away, of course, as well. I think that was cool. That was cool though, the way how it kind of ended and stuff as well. All the kids was floating. All the kids was floating. He said, "You can float down here," like that. But yeah, then Holleron, yeah, he was going through it. He was going through it like that. He was in there sweating. He got himself connected to the dagger, so he was able to track it down. And he was now he's of course leaving the military. He said I'm gonna go get a job being a chef like that. He said a hotel. He said nothing should go wrong at the hotel. Nothing should happen there. Yeah, good luck with that. You're gonna meet a little kid named Danny. You're gonna need to run on the Overlook Hotel. It's gonna get very crazy. I'm still surprised he died in The Shining, of course, but he survived through Pennywise. Which was very surprising like that. He was able to get in Pennywise's mind too as well, which is very impressive as well. He got his mind. He had in his mind the first time. Remember, he was trying to find him and search him. He was episode 3 or 4 like that. Then he got in his mind this time to kind of stop him a little bit, and I was able to stop him and slow him down a little bit as well. He was like, "What are you talking about? I'm not Bob Gray." They said, I'm a god. They slapped him and stuff. But then when they started disrupting it, he was realized that he was in there. He kicked the shit out of him. I was like, God dang. He got hit with a big boot. Like I know we seen some wrestling yesterday. Pennywise might get in the ring. That's a nice kick right there. Nice big boot right to the chest. The wake himself back up. It's so funny though how the general Dexter dad basically. You know it was Harry. how he was on talking about some. You're free to go. You can go like that. I'm like you act like you control this thing like that. Right there was it was just crazy right there. But yeah, the show overall is a very good show. You know, I'm gonna give the show 9.5 out of 10. You know, 9.5 out of 10. Very good show. I love that they gave us hour-long episodes and 50-minute episodes. I seen some shows. I remember Chad Powers. That came out this year too. It was a pretty cool show too. But every episode was like 25 minutes, 30 minutes. I'm like, come on, guys. It's a streaming service. You have all the time you can get. Go out there and give us some time. Dexter gave you 40 minutes, 50 minutes, an hour, sometimes like that as well. It was cool to see that. But some shows were like being stingy with it. But yeah, it's cool that the way the show ended was very cool. I still wonder, is Lily the one that's, the remake one? The remake It, when the one that's hanging up, is that like I don't know if that's Lily or not like that. I don't know what happened to her in the future. Fully, but yeah, they kind of like show you the curse and stuff, how she was like in the psych ward and stuff like that, and then how they show a little thing of the future as well like that. It chapter 1 as well like that, how it connects and stuff. So we're gonna see another season of Welcome to Derry, see what happened there, and see some other things as well. Because that scene that showed us where it's like, hey Bob, like that, you wake up like that, you Bob. I don't know if they might show us something. I know somebody said something about season 3 could be even further back, maybe around that time, that era a little bit too as well. So, well, we'll see how things kind of go, but it's gonna be good. I think it'll be good. It's gonna be interesting. It should be cool as well, like that. But yeah, it is always very good. Always very good to see like the classic one, Tim Carey, the new one with Bill. They all renditions of it is good, of course as well. The book, of course, as well is good and stuff as well, like that. He don't transform to everything. From the book, like the vampires and all that stuff like that they use, but most of the stuff he do like that. He got some new stuff too as well. The movies kind of like mix some new stuff together, but everything's good. Stephen King got a lot of great stuff. You guys know, I think I mentioned it before here when we did the little video like 4 or 5 years ago. No, Misery is probably one of my favorite ones. Misery, is up there as well. The Shining, of course, Children of the Corn, and The World's Greatest Storm. I think I still had that down there actually. Good. There, right there. I found it. Storm of the Century. Yeah, I remember watched that as a kid. Of course, before my time. I'm only 24, but my mom loved horror movies. She showed me a lot of horror movies since I was a kid, all the way up. My mom, my aunts, and my big cousins and stuff. They love stuff like that. So, yeah, that right there was cool. The Storm of the Century, like that. When he was coming he got the child at the end and stuff like that. Very good. But Stephen King got a lot of great stuff, and a lot of his stuff too. Now, people realizing too. You read the books, and you read everything. A lot of the stuff kind of connect a little bit, and you see how things kind of draw together. You're like, wait. They had to shine. What's the name had to shine on the Green Mile, and they had this right here, and they had that right there. Be like, hey, all this stuff kind of connecting a little bit, which is very cool and stuff as well. So, yeah, I can't wait to the next season. I don't know the next season gonna be. I will wish for it to be next year like that, but it'll take time to make some stuff, of course. So we'll probably see it maybe in 2027 or something, or maybe end of 2026. You never know. I don't know if they're working on it right now or not, but 2027 you probably see it. But I can't wait to see that, of course, as well. But that's gonna be very good. But overall, amazing show, top tier show. If you haven't seen it, you've seen it. You probably wouldn't be watching this video if you haven't seen it. I would hope not. But you need to watch the show first, then watch the video. But yeah, that's all I have for today's video. Hope you guys enjoy it. If you did, like and subscribe for more content. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel, which will probably be tomorrow, which will be a video we made 2 weeks ago. Like that, uploading. So you should be on the lookout for that. A cool video we got coming out. And then I have the wrestling review on Wednesday and some other stuff as well. So be on the lookout for that. Peace out.